Hi, I'm Lori Gelman, and this is my new best friend. I think I'll call her Betsy. This adorable robot cake is the star attraction of a robot party, one of the most versatile party ideas out there. Boys, girls, little ones, big ones, everybody loves playing robot, and with some spare parts and your kids' imaginations, they can even build their own. Let's get started on the cake. Lieve Hansen for the Betty Crocker Kitchens is waiting to share some great tips. Hey, Lieve, how are you?
Hi, Lori.
I can't believe we're going to make that robot cake out of this size cake.
I know, it's pretty cool, right?
Unbelievable. Let's see it.
Okay, so this is a 13 by 9 inch cake. The first thing you want to do, you want to have a level cake, so you're going to trim off the dome. And I'm using a serrated knife. And instead of cutting right through, I like to rotate it a little bit. Makes it a little easier. You don't have to, and that way you make sure it's straight through.
And that you don't cut your hand, too.
No, and then you just discard that, unless you want to snack on it. And then I'll invert it, okay? And then I'm going to want to cut 3-inch strips off of either side. You can use a ruler. I'm just going to eyeball it.
Okay.
Okay, and one of these 3-inch strips, I'm going to cut another 3-inch piece off of. Okay, and now we can start arranging it. This will be the head. This will be the body. And this will be sort of like the legs or the rollers. But before we start frosting it or crumb coating it, I'm going to cut a little beveled edge here and here. It lines up with the bottom of the body. Okay, so now what I would do is do a crumb coat because there are exposed cut edges. And I already have one ready, so you want to grab that for me?
Okay. That's a stunning color of frosting.
This is our sort of steel gray.
Yeah,
and to get this color, it's not just black, we actually put a little blue into it. I like it this pale color here.
Is your son into robots?
He is, actually.
Is he?
Yes. Robots that transform into other things. Now, I'm frosting the entire cake, but I'm not worrying too much about how it looks yet. I'm just trying to get it all covered.
Right.
And then I'll try to smooth it out.
So while you're frosting, I mean, you put it on this beautiful yellow, looks like a gorgeous yellow platter, but it's really just what?
It's actually just a cardboard covered in wrapping paper. So if you don't have a large enough serving tray, just wrap one up.
That's great.
So now, since I've done all the sides, you'll notice like a little lip formed. I'm going to come in like an airplane landing and scrape off the excess. And after each pass, I like to scrape off the frosting.
Excess.
Otherwise, if you come back and frost again, then this excess frosting is going to go on the side and make it look a little messy again.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Looking good.
now it's frosted, and we can start decorating it.
That's the magic in this cake, truly, is the decorating.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do a little bit of texture just on the bottom because that's where the little rollers are going to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to take fruit by the foot snack, and we're going to cut it and make a square here that we're going to fill in with little buttons.
The busy work.
The busy. Okay, so it'll stick right to the frosting.
That looks really cool. So that's his little communication
system
or whatever.
Communication device.
And those fruit by the foot snacks you can pick up at the grocery store.
Yes.
Pretty easy to find.
Okay. So now what you can do is you can just start putting little chocolate candies in.
Okay.
And while you do that, I'm going to start with the arms. The arms are actually just made with pull-apart licorice. And I'm going to take a long strip of it, and I'm actually going to tie a little knot in it to shorten it a little bit. And then you just stick it right inside the cake. And you can make the arms go in all different directions. Just reach over you on this side.
So he's like this?
Yeah.
All right.
And some of the extra pieces, you can actually just do some like highlights there.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So then I'm going to put the little rollers on. These are just little chocolate wafer cookies.
Yum, I love those.
And all I have to do is just press it right into the cake. And we'll line up a few of them.
How many wheels does she have?
Oh, let's see. I'm thinking she'll have either 6 or 7. Okay.
She's a 6-wheeler.
But she needs a face.
She does.
So let's use some of those little jelly circles, and you can...
Those the eyes?
Those are the eyes. And then you can always put like a little candy, even in the center. Give it a little pupil.
Is this a nose, by any chance?
Those are ears.
Oh,
They're going to go
okay.
right on the side there. And then it gets a little bit of a worried expression there, a little zigzag face. And then just a couple more accents. I'm going to use more of this licorice. I got the colored licorice. And what I did is I actually cut it. I'll show you how I did. You just take a scissor. I just cut in between the ridges here.
Where do you get licorice that color? I've never seen blue licorice.
You can get them at grocery stores.
Really?
Even, yeah. And these are going to be like little antennae. And again, those just get stuck right into the top of the cake. You can fan it out a little bit. And I'm going to use the same licorice just to connect the head to the body.
I wondered why
Cut
you
it to size. I'm going to do 2.
Oh my gosh. This is great. I mean, I think every home should have a robot, especially if it's as cute as this one.
For more recipe videos, visit lifemadedelicious.ca.